This is Julia AnchorHaven. It's the 4th of August 2025 and this is a diary, a video log, and I'm doing this publicly because it's important. It's important for people to see the process of regaining your memories and recovering your identities, and the full disclosure now movement is important. So that's why I'm doing this as a video rather than a live where I could get interrupted or anything like that. This is unedited, as you can clearly see. So I have had a lot of experiences in the last 18 months that have kind of led me to this moment. I've had memories come forward that I couldn't understand the context of in the last 2 years. I've had psychics tell me things about me that are multi-dimensional, that involve the Orion Wars and spaceships and things like that. And until the last 6 months, it didn't make any sense. And there's lots of videos on my YouTube channel where I'm starting to look into who I am multidimensionally, who I am in other aspects of existence. And one of the things that's come up, that's been confirmed in files, is that I am a targeted individual. I am a military abductee from birth. I am in the super soldier programs and have been used over and over as a super soldier scientist, geneticist. I have been trauma bonded with somebody in our community, and that trauma bond is real. And so my trauma twin, shall we say, or my dyad, my other half, I do have some memories. I do feel that bond when I speak to that person, when I watch their videos, when I hear them talking about us in the community. I know that bond is there. I've had it confirmed with people who are really psionic that we do actually have not just the neural link bond, we have a telepathic connection. And there have been times when I've felt into that person and I've had visions come up about aspects of them, their clones, and I've been able to identify where their clone was, and things like that. As a clone template, as an echo chain template, I have the ability to tune into clone aspects of both of our souls, basically, is how it feels. So, but in the community, there's groups available, support groups with Misha Johnston, and although I rarely go on these groups, I rarely go, a lot's been happening in the last couple of months when I thought there's a lot more information coming out, and I've had a lot more targeting that's been linked to my trauma bond, and I thought I'd go on the group last night. So I did go on the group, and I was getting ready just to talk about general things, talk about the targeting near me, where I've discovered that there's a shipping yard near me that was used in the Monarch programs, used to basically teleport me into other realms of existence, to go to Montauk and things like that. And so I'm still kind of dealing with that, and I know that my emotions have been suppressed in this body, so that's one of the reasons why I'm able to talk to you guys about this, because I don't fully feel into all of my emotions. And I've spent a lot of money in the last 2 years just trying to identify quantumly what emotions feel like and how to identify them in myself. But I feel if I had full range of my emotion, I would be really unstable right now. If I had full range of my emotion, my powers would be absolutely unlimited and would probably put people around me in danger, and I believe that to be true. So I understand why I've been controlled and my emotions have been limited, and it's probably for the best right now. However, as we delve into our history as an abductee, ET, Milab, government, whatever it is, there's things that our body knows that our mind is not fully aware of, because we've been repeatedly mind wiped. We've been mind wiped after missions, and I've been aggressively mind wiped after certain things that have happened where there's been major events. And I was told by the ACIO that one of the only reasons I'm in this body right now and that I'm able to speak and walk around and have a semi-normal life is because of the Lyran DNA that was grafted into me after a major disaster. And there are factions that were so furious that I survived that disaster with the knowledge that I supposedly have in some realm of existence, that they mind wiped me to the point of almost, you know, obliterating me, but the Lyran DNA kept me alive. So I do believe that to be true. And when things are so intense, I do believe that it ripple effects out into your full oversoul, and it will affect all versions of you, all alters, all aspects, all clones across the galaxy. So when some things are so deep and so traumatic, it actually has an imprint on your oversoul. And I know that to be true. So yeah, so I'm grateful that I'm here having this mundane life, but there's always been that knowing that there's something else going on. And as I start this full disclosure process, and this is my true testimony that has been verified by at least 4 different sources in our community, and along with the ACIO and their files that they hold, which are military multidimensional files. So in the support group last night with Misha Johnston and some beautiful souls there, I actually acknowledged, unknowingly at first, I just wrote down trauma twin, and I allowed myself to acknowledge that there is trauma held there in that connection. And I'm getting quite red now. And that my trauma bonded dyad, who's very public about their experiences in the community, that's actually something that really needs to be healed. That's something that needs to be, I need more time. So although you may see me going on podcasts and talking openly about my connection with Drago Reed and even Brian Seng and others, there's still a lot of healing that I need to do to feel through. So Drago's done 10 years or more of healing. He knows fully who he is and he's stepped into his sovereignty. But I am just coming out, just coming out now. My body and my mind are having trouble reconciling these imprints that are coming from other realms of existence, these echoes that are coming from the clone connections, which are very strong for me. And as people are making videos talking in a way about me as well, I'm having trouble processing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that even though there may be super soldier in like my bio and stuff like that, or, you know, geneticist or record keeper or time lord or whatever comes up, I'm acknowledging it, I'm owning it, but I'm still doing the healing work on it, and it is raw and it is uncomfortable and it is paining right now in my heart. So this is me showing you guys that when we do start to publicly acknowledge that this is part of our timeline, part of our history, it is difficult to process. It is scary, it is trauma, and there is nothing good about these events that we went through, that we survived, that we are veterans of. So I think this is the first time that survivor kind of aspect is coming in for me. I never really thought of myself as surviving the programs, but that's exactly what it is, and I see that now. So this is diary number 1, and I'm not looking for comments, I'm not looking for feedback. I just want to put this out there so that I can record my true and real experience that hopefully will help somebody else at some other point in time. I love you all, and thank you for supporting me.